Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles. Just getting my hand disinfecting on. Let's show you some 3/6 brackets now. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break from filming, so hopefully a few of these will get voted on. We can kind of get the bracket filled out and you can see where it's going. Because I don't want to get too far ahead of you guys as we film. So the 3/6 is going to be an awesome comparison to the Super Pastel Axanthic and our pied male. So let's start with the Super Pastel Axanthic. And if you choose him, just write S Pastel Axanthic or whatever. I don't care what you write, as long as I know what you're talking about. Come here, little buddy. Now he's a little guy. We actually already have seen him lock up at least once. He's going to get bigger by the time that rolls around. He is still feeding really good. So here he is. So what this is of course it is a visual recessive in the Axanthic, and then it is a Super Pastel. It's kind of funny, I didn't plan this. A female pairing we just filmed for you was a Pastel Axanthic versus a pied, and now it's a really similar battle on the male side with a Super Pastel Axanthic versus a pied. But you can certainly see the difference in the Super Pastel versus the regular Pastel Axanthic with how much blushing it is. Right through there, look back here, just gorgeous. Then overall, it hasn't darkened as much. It's very, very light in color. Very, very nice. So, gorgeous snake. This snake is going to pass on 2 genes every time it breeds. It's going to pass on pastel, which is really awesome. If you like pastel, I do. I think it makes combos really nice. It's also going to pass on everything from it's going to be het Axanthic. So the worst snake this can throw, if I breed it to a normal, is a pastel het Axanthic. That's it. That's what it'll make. As a matter of fact, if I bred it to a normal, every single baby would be a pastel het Axanthic. That would be the worst and the best thing it could throw. Now, with that being said, I'm trying to keep you in a ball there. If we pair it to things that are also Axanthic or het Axanthic, you're going to get some really cool stuff out of there. Think about this. If this was a, well, this is a male, so I can't pair it to another male. But if we paired it to one of our pastel Axanthic females, you're going to get pastel Axanthics and Super Pastel Axanthics. And that would be everything you'd get. So you can do a lot of really cool stuff with him. He is a neat little guy that was born right here in-house, which makes him even better. So let me put him up. Whoop, running into stuff today. Here you go, little buddy. There you go. And let me get out the next one for you. The next one is going to be one that we did not produce in-house. It was one of the first snakes we ever purchased. Not first one, but early on in the beginning of the business. This is the one that got my wife into snakes a little bit. I know, you guys are tired of coming out today. They need to lock up. They haven't locked up yet. Well, not locked up this time. They have locked up in the past a lot. But this is our male pied. So he is a little bit different than a lot of pieds in the fact that he has held very, very orange coloration through here. But it's never thrown any other genes, but has made a ton of pies that also show that orange coloration. So I do believe it's just part of line breeding to get that orangish color. He is an awesome snake. I've had him, he was a holdback for a gentleman. It was supposed to be a female, however it was missexed, ended up being a male. That's why he has a girl's name in Artemis. We just never changed it. We basically just took to calling him Artie. So I guess you could say we changed his name to Artie. But Artie here was one that my wife helped pick out before she was my wife. And I let her set up his cage. This was back when we were still doing a little more decorative kind of stuff before we were full on business. And that got her into snakes right there. Not into it, I shouldn't really say into it, but it got her not to be afraid of it. She had one she'd ask about, she had one she wanted to see, she had one that she found fun, one that she felt like she could handle because, you know, he grew up with her. So that made a big difference. So this snake is always special to me for that purpose alone, because I probably wouldn't be doing all of this if it wasn't for this guy right here. Isn't that right, buddy? Yes, it is. Yes, it is right. Really cool little snake. All right, Kurt, anything you want to add about Artie, the pied, and the Super Pastel Axanthic male? All right, guys, really simple. Cast your vote in the comments. Just write Axanthic, Super Pastel Axanthic, SPA, I guess, since we were doing a bunch of acronyms earlier. For the pied, you can write Artemis, Artie, pied, that orange one, whatever. I don't care. As long as I know what you're voting for, we'll mark it down. And remember, if we get to the right subscriber count before we have these eggs hatch, one of these eggs is going to be marked for you. We just got to get us there. So you help us grow. We're going to give you a cool baby that you picked the pairing for.